You see how it start and you ain't got no minutes in there? You see that what you call a good SD card?
And that's what you call having an SD card at all, because somebody, you know, for pretty much a good while now hasn't went out and bought one. And when it was about to go out and buy one,
I could literally make all of my videos in like one day now. I mean,
but why not get the 64, dude? Is it too much for you?
I don't think we can make 34 gigabytes worth of videos. That
64.
That shit would probably 64.
That's like
that probably take 2 days. Just nah, that's impossible. But
that's a smidgen.
Anyway, welcome to another episode of DayShawnrshow. And
for those of you who pretty much tuning in earlier, I was playing Infamous Second Son and kind of getting used to it. It's my first time playing it.
And ignore the loud ass rapid kids in the background because there's a lot of people in my house right now.
That is what the videos. I mean, that's what the fan is for.
The fan ain't gonna block out that shit. I got the fan on low, but anyway.
True.
This episode of Blood and Soul, John.
What was it all about? I kept making video game references to it, because in so many words, this entire episode pretty much focused on these two peasant kids who pretty much we saw, I believe, in episode 2 when we first kind of got our setting into the thieves' town, and as this episode kind of follows the idea of, yeah, man, this is like a kid who doesn't have nothing. He has to take care of the sister, and they kind of have been stealing from this one guy in town who, honestly, the people really need, man, to help this guy out, because honestly, the kid stole from him like 16 times, and nobody's really doing anything about it.
I mean, they were just running right past everybody, bumping into people too, to say the least, and they did not grab the kids.
They was just joking about it, like, "Oh yeah, dude, man, they stole from you again, huh?" He turned the knife on him, was like, "Whoa, man, come on, come on, man, you were getting super serious over your business and livelihood." I mean, man, it's funny to me because I have money, but hey, you were losing it, and it's funny to me, which is pretty much kind of how that went until the little kid was, or at least like the older brother was like, you know what? She has some gigantic sword dagger in things. I'm gonna use. I man could probably sell this to give me some money.
However, he came across a bandit robbing people, split the poor ladies from here to there, literally down to her titty.
Pretty much doing that shit in which that people do now, in which it's like, yeah, man, you are poor. You know I'm poor. Why are you robbing the poor people and then want to kill them when they don't have anything? It's like, dude, you know they don't have anything.
Somebody knocking on my door. You know, I should have kept that shit rolling because that would actually turn out being pretty funny.
No, dude, that man would have led man to murder of you ramming his head into that your little table there over and over again.
Literally banging on my door though, like honestly, you don't hear us talking. I know you hear. No, this motherfucker got headphones on.
You are gonna go out there and punch him in the dick. I know you are.
What were we just talking about? Oh right.
However, with this little intermission over,
what he was saying was basically, give me all your shit. I ain't got no money. What? Nigga, you broke.
In other words,
you broke too, though. You killed me for being broke just like you.
In other words, everybody, man, remember Friday after next. All I got, man, is 20 funky ass dollars. I shoot your broke ass. It's like, that's pretty much how it was. And
pretty much.
And dude just swiped.
And then when she was dead, her titty was just stand up perfectly. Like, why they so perky?
The arts really put a lot of emphasis on that, cause
yeah, man, don't get old shit. I may be dead, but I look good. What the fuck?
Yes, it is.
However, and the little boy, he just tastes death due to the fact that what John said with the legendary sword. I'm a level 1 character with a 99
sword. And pretty much he went up against a level 10 bandit. And guess what happens when pretty much a level 1 character uses a level 99 weapon? Is auto death. However, whenever he uses it, his stamina goes down all the way to 0, which is pretty much what happened this time because
even though it's based off an MMORPG, it seems more like it's a
when he stabbed him,
RPG
he kind of fell all the way down to his knees. But
and due to the fact that he killed him, he felt that it was easy. He took all the dead people belongings and sold them, got a coin, bought people food,
got $1 silver.
Yeah, he kept buying food. He kept robbing people. How much food did they need to consume? Because he kept robbing them, taking so much food.
Well, actually, dude, he wasn't taking food at this point. He was kind of just stabbing people with his level 99 sword, throwing rocks in their face, doing one attack, waiting for waiting for his stamina to cool down, and then stab somebody else. Which is also a big thing, which I did honestly notice. Everybody that he was attacking, they also had weapons and they also had military training, or better yet, some type of training because they kind of had been doing this for a while. So her sword is so great that pretty much it can just destroy every single one of these trained guards with one swipe. I guess so, because on the second part of this of this breakdown, we kind of had some Tekken live action movie stuff of her constantly having flashbacks. However, the strangest thing though is the fact that when she was being told by her master teddy bear thing was actually telling her how awesome her pretty much sword was, we kind of had the intercut thing of the older brother out there just destroying people with this level 99 weapon. You know, I'm actually funny, man, that the damn thing, it doesn't have a level restriction to it. So pretty much anybody can just pick it up and just destroy everyone with it.
I have no idea.
Strange,
it's crazy. And he basically get consumed by the rage to kill somebody. And she was basically explaining what exactly was the wording that she used for the sword.
You are being consumed by the sword. The sword is not meant to be used for you. It is supposed to be used for, in a sense, it is honestly it is kind of a twisted ninja thing, or at least like it's kind of like a twist upon like their ancient code of pretty much saying like you the weapons you have, you cannot use them for you. You have to use them for somebody else or for a higher purpose. Because if you use them for you to pretty much just go out and gain power, eventually you are going to end up like how the kid did in this, or pretty much like how most young people who get guns now are pretty much like, yeah, man, I got a gun, so therefore everybody's going to pay attention to me, not knowing that everybody else has guns too. It's kind of that, you know.
You're going to put a slug in your chest.
Yes, they will.
And that practically right through him, but he got a slug in his stomach. And you know, the way he died, it was kind of underwhelming because he was bleeding. She came past, slashed everybody. And even now they bury him. He said, "Big brother."
Actually, dude, man, as soon as that shit happened, do you know what the first thing that popped into my head?
What?
God mode. She just activated a fucking cheat code. She pretty much, man, used a cheat code to pretty much instantly heal the goddamn impurity problem, her eyesight, and pretty much she gained back all of her hit points, and then man just ran through and then just hit everybody one time, and then that was the end of the battle.
I was completely underwhelmed by that.
Because she activated God mode.
And
don't you love video games?
The little girl ended up running across Karen and asked her for a job, and she would work. She worked, hard to actually, sustain the job or whatnot. And that practically was the episode. Besides when Jen was just looking in the mirror, I think. What she was doing? What was Jen doing? Just powering up or some shit?
Jen? Well, since that Jen and the other two people are Dynasty Warriors characters with pretty much Final Fantasy powers, honestly, they weren't doing anything but just sitting at a camp, just kind of just flexing, just trying, man, to scare, man, the fucking tent itself. I really don't get it. It's like, just like,
oh my god,
did you like see this tent? You gonna fucking fear me? That's kind of what, man, she has been doing, because once the other girl, man, she walked in, she kind of just had like an aura going for like no damn reason. It's like, oh, well, okay. Stop scaring the tent. She walked up and gave her a hug, and then that was the end of that.
I mean, this anime, I'm still trying to figure out what it's about.
Honestly, I didn't post my first impressions of it yet. However, or at least I think I did. No, I didn't. But either way, I'm gonna do this now because after this, I'm gonna review every other episode. But the thing is that for this anime, it gives you everything. It tries to give you everything up front. However, it still has a lot of secrets, kind of like what is Jin and her people's true goal aside from trying to kill off Alka, or what is Hazuki's thing after she takes down Alka, which honestly that never will happen.
She would have died a long time ago if Karen never stepped in.
What is Karen's main goal, and where did she gain all these abilities and connections? Necessarily, there is stuff there. The difference is though is just there is no end goal, or pretty much there is nothing after the end goal. It's like once Alka pretty much kills Jin and her people, what else is there? Nothing but just kind of dealing with like this same old ninja Tenshu thing in which that she was doing at the beginning, taking things from the original Tenshu Wrath of Heaven game and then just putting it in anime form. They're like, that is pretty much about it. I mean, like, there is no end goal and there is no build up. It's just, yeah, she wants to kill them because they killed her master. Why do they want to kill her? Because she's the last of her tribe, or at least the last of her clan. The only real question is why, and they're really not trying to explain it. It's just like one other person wants to kill Jin because she killed one of their people. All right, that's it.
But anyway, you guys, we're gonna wrap this one up. We got like a good 4 of these to do. But anyway, tell you guys statements. You got to rate, comment, subscribe. Check him out on Jonathan's Grade Show. Is this one on your channel?
Yes, it is.
Fuck you. And check me out on his on his channel.
Also, for
DayShawnrshow.
people who want to know the hoodies that I wore today, I got this a while ago. It was a Hot Topic classic. It is a Marvel Wolverine hoodie classic. Just letting everybody know that now because in some of my other reviews, I may actually just start wearing most of my Marvel hoodies in those. Which that in the other one, in my original one, you usually see the shiny hoodie one. That one is a War Machine hoodie, and I'm just letting everybody know that now because I'm going to be wearing that thing and plenty others in most of these videos, just so that I can get back in touch with some of my good old Marvel roots. So yeah, till then. This guy's DayShawn. I'm Jonathan. Please keep watching anime, and you finish up the last part of that.
Keep playing games. You guys have a good one.
Have a good one.